Hi guys, earlier on I had given a snippet that I'll be talking about the origin of the phrase apple of the eye. So it's general knowledge that the phrase means, or rather the idiom, because that is what it is. It means somebody who is treasured. So if I call you the apple of my eye, it means that I really treasure you as a person, or you're very important to me. Now, this was a question that was asked by my students, and I was supposed to give them a response. So that's why I had to, do all that research, and I did my homework quite very well. So the first thing I did was I asked people about what they think was the origin or where the idiom came from, the apple of the eye, because according to my students, they were wondering what's really the relationship between an apple and the eye. At that moment, I couldn't answer, but then here we go. So I've done my homework, and the first people I asked, they were relating it to biblical terms. So, people who read the Bible quite very well. And so I had to really go find out from the Bible what the Bible has to say about all this. And so the first one, well, when we're looking at biblical, we are looking at, if you're a Christian, that is the relationship that the Israelites had with God. So it's God who referred to the Israelites as the apple of his eyes, because if you read the Bible very well, or during our early years when we were going through what was it called? Those early classes that people go for, called Sunday school, yeah? So we were learning stuff in Sunday school, and we were learning that the Israelites were really God's favorite, and that's why when they went to battle with the Philistines, I don't remember the other tribes, they always became victorious. And so the first verse was, this is according to the King James Version. So it says, I was looking for places where we have the word apple used. So it says, their heart cried unto the Lord, O wall of the daughter of Zion, let tears run down like a river day and night. Give thyself no rest. Let not the apple of thine eye cease. Like this is like a prayer, and you still want to be God's favorite. So that was one. And because we were looking at the word, so I couldn't find the word in my own version. So this is the New American Bible, and we're looking at the book of Psalms chapter 17, and this is, I'll just read 8 and 9. So it says, keep me as the apple of your eye, hide me in the shadow of your wings from the violence of the wicked. So we're looking at the first one here that says, keep me as the apple of your eye. Okay, so it means that keep me as your favorite person, so keep me as the apple of your eye, hide me in the shadow of your wings. So this is kind of a prayer to God, so you want to be his favorite. So that means that the word was biblically used to mean one's favorite, so I guess it makes sense. Now, away from the biblical sense, number two, looking at the Shakespearean time. And we're saying that at this time, great poets like Shakespeare, amongst others, used the idiom apple of the eye. And they used this to refer to the pupil, that black part in our eye. And the reason as to why they use this is because, the relationship between the pupil and the eye generally, just as important as the pupil is to the eye. So they use the apple of the eye as well to just show, if it's a love poem, how dear or how appreciated or how treasured a particular character is in their poems. That's why we're saying that according to the Shakespearean time, they referred to the pupil of the eye as the apple of the eye. And the reason they had is because the pupil was round and solid, just like an apple. But then I beg to differ with this, because if they were looking for something solid and round, what happened to balls? Because round an apple, really, I don't quite concur. They could have used a phrase like you're the ball of my whatever, that makes sense because it's round, but well, that is what they had. And now the last reason, or the last origin, or the last theory that I have, they say that it is like the original reason as to why the phrase came about is purely anatomical. Anatomy, we know that it is a biological science that is concerned with the identification and description of the body structure of living things. So like when they came up with names like this is the hand, this is, I don't know, the cheek, this is the lip, So they're saying that at that time, science didn't have a name for the human pupil, and so because of that they called it an apple. And I think it's kind of related to, you know, the explanation that I gave. Maybe they're looking for as well for something that is round and solid. I have no idea, but that is it. So they didn't have a name for the pupil of the eye, and so they called it an apple of the eye. I don't know which one really resonates with you. Which one do you think among the three reasons do you reckon with? Which one do you think is believable? Tell me what you think, and until next time, it's bye for now. And if you like the video, why not give me a thumbs up and share, because sharing is caring. Until next time, it's bye now.